Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium and the home of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Rambling Wreck is here, and these fans have been waiting since early in the day to get this one cranked up. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mountaineers offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical and set the tone, and this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some...
How the hell am I in cover 4 and that just happened?
Running inside the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Wow.
Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Why are you showing me that?
On the move, it's Whitaker. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Trying to move them on the counter. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mountaineers will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll give it to the back. Running with power. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
He'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. They're bringing heat. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Colin.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jennings. Pocket starts to collapse. Connection to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Pressure coming. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Reeled it in and just made the house call. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Works the middle. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on 1st down. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This drive's been productive so far, already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Defense playing a bail technique. A shot toward the end zone. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we could debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's...
He lobs one high down the left side.
If he would have caught that, boy, oh,
now
man.
they're staring at 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Oh, how did he make that move? He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
To the air, it's Jennings. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down and you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball off? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play, the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than that.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Got his man quickly. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle.
Ow.
It's Paul. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Unloads quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Yellow Jackets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in.
Read it, but I was too fast.
It in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. Great start to getting back in this ball.
And they tacked on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. And that's what happens down near the goal line, David. With this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here, lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points.
And they couldn't hold off the Heat, and he goes down with a sack. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Coming after him.
God
And
damn,
the
Ryan.
pressure is
Good boy.
coming in, and they get him again.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass
Being
in
nasty.
just reading coverage and being accurate.
And now on second down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man on the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
The give to the left side. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that...
Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
And the last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he gave him a dead leg.
Why'd you go back? Why'd you cut back left?
But not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Gonna run it. It's Whitaker. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Slams ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to
Oh, my God.
on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Oh, my
and
God.
he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, App State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So mine! Ha! Sucker! Ha!
Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense.
I saw what
right?
you
You're
saw.
trailing,
That's
it's
why
late
I
in
got
the game.
it.
You're having to throw the football. You're just trying to make something happen, and all
Back
gets away
and
from the
up.
quarterback. Ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job.
Slide! Slide!
Really nice job
I say
by this
slide.
sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Quarterback.
And the Mountaineers hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute.
Nah, I ain't about that life.
Looking for
I'm
a
about to
man.
life
It's
up.
Jennings. Fires to the end
Oh,
zone.
no!
And good coverage there.
Where'd he
to
come
knock
from?
it away and deny the score.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I expect this guy to keep letting it go.
It was there.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. On third down, he drops to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one splits the uprights.
I
And
survived.
that lead grows even bigger.
Number one
With that
survived.
field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite him.
Getting some heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.